Sedaghatfar, attorney of counsel to the Cochran firm and Cromwell Brown team. Evie Pompora, security expert, former special agent, secret. It seems as though the defense was calling this guy to the stand, but didn't he become a witness for the prosecution? I mean, isn't this a backfire?
Yeah, that was kind of interesting, but maybe it goes to show that she was not happy with her marriage, and that goes to her wanting to perhaps kill herself. I don't think the prosecution...
It doesn't go to him wanting to kill her?
Yeah, well, I mean, you have to question why the defense called her as a witness.
That's what I don't understand.
As a witness, but either way, I don't even think it matters. I think the defense has done a great job in this trial because they've been able to really use the prosecution's witnesses and spin it so that it bolsters the defendant's case. And one of the main witnesses...
Give me an example.
Okay, the initial crime scene investigator who was supposed to be the star witness for the state got on the stand. Mind you, 35 years experience. He was the individual who went on the crime scene. He said he spent over 100 hours evaluating the evidence, looking at everything. And guess what he concluded? That this was a suicide. Not only did he conclude it was a suicide, but he said that all of the evidence corroborates the defendant's version of events. And I think that is a huge win for the defense because the jurors are seeing that the investigator, the man who actually went and examined the crime scene...
For the prosecution.
For the state, for the prosecution.
Robin, you agree?
Well, I think that the
as you said, and let's leave it at that. And then we're taking testimony from the guy who cheated on...
Yeah, I was going to say that's another problem for the prosecution in this case because I don't think they ever laid out a motive. They don't legally need to do that, but jurors like to hear motive. And on the flip side of that, I think the defense did an excellent job showing that she was suicidal. She was under psychiatric care. She was clearly mentally unstable. She was hoarding prescription medications. She had suicide notes, and then we find out that she suffered a miscarriage on the day of her death.
It's a big deal.
It is a really big deal.
Well, you agree with me, a social worker.
In the court of...
He managed to do that.
So now he's guilty because he knows how to spell?
I'm just saying that's the weirdest part, that he could text.
So the prosecution argues it was a rage killing. Maybe it's because she was cheating on him, whatever. It was a rage killing. Again, you have the state's star witness, the criminal investigator who's done this for 35 years, who's investigated hundreds of these crimes. He says in rage killings, you don't have one gunshot wound.
They're not arguing.
They're more egregious. Well, apparently they're saying heat of passion, which is second degree, which is a rage killing.
Robin, you want to say
evidence
something?
doesn't support that.
Go ahead, Robin.
I just think you can
never recorded it. He never put it in a police report. He never told anyone about it.
And here he is. Watch this, flip-flopping a little bit. Take a look.
Oh, yeah, she was young, and we know eyewitness, like people that testify as to what they saw or heard during crimes, we know those are not very reliable.
At all.
Studies will show, and it's not just because they're trying to be deceitful or they're lying, but it's just something that goes on with the brain when you're witnessing something traumatic.
That's right.
I'm sure you
Memories are distorted, capricious, and not reliable. That's why they rely on
your rest. Okay.
All right, hold on. I got to stop you there. And Anahita's...
Yeah,
go ahead.
I can't. I mean, he's right about the law, but Dr. Drew, that is a beating. That's one of the most brutal beatings I've ever seen, and there's no way you can argue, looking at that he posed a threat to anybody or the officers. He was on the floor.
But maybe they were trying to literally break his legs because he kept getting up and endangering people.
You can't do that. You can't, Dr. Drew, you can't do that.
But
this
my
is clearly
concern,
excessive force.
well, it looks like it. Robin, you agree?
Right. That's millennial.
Or is he just taking a picture of the, I don't know.
Taking it of the body. That's what it looks like.
So not of himself. He's just taking a picture of...
It looks like he's doing it of the body. That's what I read. And thank goodness, Dr. Drew, this was caught on tape, because if it was not on tape, it would be another he said, she said, and who knows what would have happened. And when you have officers falsifying police reports, bribing witnesses, I mean, yeah, he's going to prevail in this lawsuit, and, you know, they should criminally charge these officers. That's assault and battery.
Randy, I want you to finish your point. Go ahead. You were trying to say...
Disgusting.
But it turned off their body cam.
And turned off their body cam.
Well, they weren't turned on. They weren't turned on, and one of them accidentally turned on. Right. And I think, Dr. Drew, I've said this a million times, we should mandate all police officers to wear these body cams. We have the technology. I'm not sure why it's not mandated in every single police station.
And, Crumb, I brought up the 5-time felon thing.
Beating.
There's no place for
He said that, too. No,
but, I mean, I feel like the focus so far from the department has been they're focusing on the bribery allegation versus the beating, and everyone is agreeing. All the officers are agreeing, Dr. Drew. You can only use as much force that's necessary to subdue the victim. They had every right to chase him. They had every time to knock him down, even hit him, to get him on the floor. But he is flat on the ground, and they are beating him and pummeling him.
But the
two officers.
The surgeon just said that he's going to have to account. They're going to have to account for every
It's going to be impossible.
Every
they need to be
stroke.
terminated, and they need to be criminally charged, Dr. Drew. There's no way that can be justified.
Randy, you agree with that?
No way.
Or whether it's to be handled internally.
I agree with that. I agree with that, but I wish that this individual had the same due process rights that these officers have in this particular case. They were judge, jury, and executioner of this.
Well, he wants more evidence. Let me play the 911. Anahita, you had a question?
Well, I'm just wondering, even if the officers thought that he had a gun, even though that was on the dispatch, does that still give them a right to shoot 7 times? How about shooting the leg, shooting in a less intrusive way? They shot to kill. It was overkill, in my opinion.
Well, each of the